Welcome to our channel.
When you think professional wrestlers and diet, vegan isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. Austin Aries is here to show you otherwise. Aries grew up in Wisconsin and graduated from Waukesha West in 1996. Known as Daniel Salwald Jr. back then, he was more into baseball. When that didn't work out, a chance opportunity got him into wrestling. Known as a competitor with World Wrestling Entertainment, he's traveled the world as a professional wrestler since 2000, and he's been vegetarian just about as long. In 2011, he gave up meat and dairy altogether and went vegan. When he started hearing from fans that his diet inspired them, he decided to start sharing his story. Aries' new memoir, Food Fight: My Plant-Powered Journey from the Bingo Halls to the Big Time, talks about his Wisconsin roots, the professional wrestling world, and why he's spreading the word about vegan eating. Austin Aries' memoir talks about his road to becoming. Aries, who lives in Orlando, talked with us during a whirlwind visit to Wisconsin earlier this month, between trips for work in Australia and New York, where he hangs his hat. I've moved 16 times in the 17 years I've been wrestling. I love to come back and visit Milwaukee, but I hate snow. I still have family in Ixonia and Waukesha. About his name. My stage name is Austin Aries. I just needed a name for my first match, and it had a good ring to it. I thought within a week it would change, but I've had it my whole career. I grew up Dan Salwald. If it's someone from high school, it's Danny. College, it is Dan. For the last 17 years it is Austin, and I've been called a few names that you probably can print. His food roots. My food roots were frozen pizzas, mac and cheese, hot dogs, McDonald's, the brats and burgers, and iceberg lettuce salads with ranch dressing were the vegetables. I didn't grow up in an environment where healthy eating was the norm. That didn't seem that strange, because everyone around us ate like that. Microwaves were in every home. Everything was fast and quick, cheap. A choice to change. There was always something about eating animals that didn't sit right with me. I remember going fishing as a kid, and I remember looking at the poor little fish. One day I was just cooking this chicken breast, and I think I'm over this. That was in 2000. I stopped eating meat and transitioned to vegetarian. I started learning about nutrition. When you start doing the research, you realize the things that they make the most convenient and tastiest and market to us are the worst for us, especially for kids. That's a huge part of my fan base. Vegetarian to vegan. I was watching Forks Over Knives, a film. Being from Wisconsin, cheese was the last hurdle for me to get over. Who doesn't love cheese? We wear it on our heads to support the Packers. But after watching this documentary, the next day I went completely plant-based. Rewards of the job. I'm an entertainer who has been blessed to help people forget about their problems. That's why we go watch wrestling. I'm at a point in my career now where I have the opportunity to help people fix their problems. I had a fan come up to me at an event. He said years ago they talked about you being a vegan. He said, "You're one of the reasons I implemented a vegan diet, and I lost 220 pounds. That fills me up so much more than any championship." Let's talk about people's health and well-being. On the road eats. Bananas. I always have bananas. They're a good snack. I stopped at Whole Foods last night, grabbed a loaf of sprouted grain bread. It is a little more expensive, but more protein. I'm always paying attention to that. I grabbed some packets of baked tofu, some packets of pre-cooked barley and green lentils. I can eat that in a pinch. I pack up a cooler and take it with me. I'm also a foodie. I love finding places that have good plant-based options. I look up on Yelp and Hapico.net and find places around me and stock up. If the guys want to go to the steakhouse, I have my packet of pre-cooked lentils I can throw down and I'm good. Food Fight. For a lot of wrestling, one of the places you start, a lot of independent or small shows are in bars, bingo halls and armories. I started out in the bingo halls to make my name. That's where the book title comes from. This year I completed at WrestleMania in Orlando. That's considered big time. WWE is the biggest in the industry. New additions to his pantry. I love pasta, and they're making great lentil and chickpea pastas. Higher in protein. I eat a lot of pasta, beans and rice, lentils, fruits, vegetables. There's nothing I used to eat growing up as a kid in Wisconsin that they don't make a vegan version of. Thank you for watching our video. Do not forget to subscribe to see our next video.